Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, the Hut. And of course, as you know, yesterday the Mets announced that they signed Kodai Senga. Right now, if you're online, if you're paying attention, he's trying to figure out what his number is going to be, because his number in Japan was 41, and obviously he can't wear that. And the other number that he wore was 21, and that's Max Scherzer. But what's interesting about the Mets signing Kodai Senga is that the 40-man roster the Mets have is now at 40 players. And because of that, there's going to be some kind of move because because the New York Mets have also signed Omar Narvaez, who's a catcher, but they've not announced it. And because they've not announced that yet, there's going to be a corresponding move to eliminate a player off that roster. Now, we know that the Mets are trying to trade James McCann. They've been looking to trade Carlos Carrasco. But it seems like the most obvious thing they need to do to resolve, at least in the short term, the 40-man roster crunch is to release Mets pinch hitter, right-handed DH, DARIN RUF. Now, DARIN RUF came here with the reputation as a guy who kills left-handed pitching. That's the primary reason they brought him here. They made trades before the trading deadline to address what was going on with the DH spot, because the Mets were getting no production out of Dom Smith and J.D. Davis. Now, the Mets got production out of Daniel Vogelbach, who was the left-handed side. He had quite a few hits, and he had very good at-bats for the Mets. But DARIN RUF was just horrific. He was dreadful for the Mets. Let me go through some of his numbers. In 28 games with the New York Mets, DARIN RUF hit 152 with an on-base percentage of 216, a slugging percentage of 197. His OPS plus during that time in the 28 games for the New York Mets, 20. So he was 80% worse than the average major leaguer. In those games with the Mets, he did not hit a home run. He had 3 doubles, and that's all the extra base hits that he had in the 28 games. His overall wins above replacement for the season between the Mets and the San Francisco Giants was negative 1.6, meaning that he hurt his team in 1.6 games. Means that he did not contribute. In fact, he hurt a team's chances to win. Now, I would mention that he is not the reason why they did not win the division. In my view, the reason the Mets did not win the division was because the 4 big stars on the Mets did not perform the way they should have in September, and did not perform very well in the 6 games that were playoff games, the 3 games against the Braves, and the 3 games against the Padres. And that includes the former Met, Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer, Pete Alonso, and Francisco Lindor. But DARIN RUF's being released, and he should be released, is the most obvious thing the Mets can do to at least eliminate a player off the 40-man roster. So, let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about this video. I think people are gonna agree with me. They should just release him. And he's not making a lot of money. He's got $3 million on his contract for 2023 with an option for 24. It's not a hard pill to swallow. So, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Thank you, and I'll see you later.